Hi there, I'm Matt Keene. Welcome to Creating a Future We Want. So, for a lot of my life, I think that I was maybe unconsciously, I hope, idolizing Coyote and going as fast as I could to achieve the goal, only to find I was going in the wrong direction, or for the last quarter mile, I had been, out over the abyss before I realized that I was wrong. And, the errors that this leads to are massive and sometimes not necessarily something you can recover from. I went from training for sport, in a certain way that led to the point where I can't even run and walked with a cane for years and years. I think, I worked so hard at certain things that I believe I triggered a few autoimmune diseases. I've squandered, some of the most amazing relationships in my life by not, perhaps being more wise. And, probably everybody has similar stories to this, but I certainly would like to leave some of that behind, and hopefully I am more and more. But when it comes to impact of creating a future we want and considering how to design it to increase the probability for the impact towards values of interest to me, the well-being of all life, sustainability of nature, a flourishing and thriving natural world, this equity of social systems and of individuals, equity in social systems. When it comes to some of these things, how do we design creating a future we want to increase the probability of impact? So pretty much all of my initiatives or interventions that I design for many years now, whether it's with my daughters or with work colleagues, look to nature first. Nature not being the place where you find enormous emphasis on maximizing, for instance, profits. But you do see that there are some common principles that nature, let's say, employs, or features of natural systems that result in sustainability of those systems and systems that flourish and thrive. I've learned the most directly about this from Fritjof Capra, but certainly many others working on these sorts of things. So I want to design some of those principles, have them in mind for creating a future we want, design them into the initiative, and those would be interdependence, network structure, a life cycle, recognition of life cycles, symbiosis, flexibility, adaptation, maybe anti-fragility fits into that category a bit, and diversity. Do some more, certainly some more content about each of those and what they mean and how they might show up in creating a future we want and how to measure them. But for now, suffice to say, those are some of the notions that I want to keep front of mind and build into this initiative from the beginning. Thanks for visiting Creating a Future We Want. I'm Matt Keene. Be good.